Peter, James, and John were labeled Jesus' favorite disciples. Fact: Judas was the only one of the 12 that was not a Galilean. In Matthew 26:2, Jesus tells all 12 disciples that he will be handed over to crucifixion 2 days after the Passover. This means all 12 were aware of this before Judas betrayed Jesus. Even after Judas is aware of this, knowing that Jesus knows that he's going to betray him, he still goes to the high priest to betray Jesus. And even though that Jesus is aware that Judas is the one that's to betray him, he still invites Judas, all 12 of his disciples, to take part in the Last Supper. This fully indicates that Jesus forgave Judas for the sin about to be committed against him. In verse 27, it says, "Drink of it, all of you." His blood is for the forgiveness of sins. Judas didn't go crazy and kill himself because of unforgiveness. He killed himself because of the demons tormenting him from his own sin, the guilt, remorse, and grief attached to his unforgiveness of himself, not from what God. He had already forgiven Judas. Judas couldn't forgive himself. Even though Judas was part of the 12, he was the only one that wasn't a Galilean. He felt like an outsider, like he wasn't one of the favorite. He was holding on to a spirit of offense caused by the feeling of rejection. Was this because God didn't love him? No, it was because of his own faults. God already knew that Judas would betray him on the cross. Jesus still chose to love him, still chose him as his 12, still participated with him, knowing that he would be his downfall. Are you holding on to unforgiveness, even though you've already asked Jesus for forgiveness and he's already forgiven you? Are you holding on to bitterness? Are you holding on to the feeling of rejection, causing the spirit of offense to take place in your life? Pray this with me. I evict the spirit of offense in my life. I evict the rejection I hold on to, causing that offense to take part and root in my life. I cast the spirit of offense off of my life and I bind it up now in the name of Jesus. You have no root in my life, in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. I bind you up and I command you to leave in the name of Jesus. When the name of Jesus is spoken, all must leave. Evil cannot stay. Principalities must leave in the name of Jesus. The word Jesus, the name of Jesus, is powerful, and principalities cannot come against you. When you're struggling, all you have to do is evict the spirit, cast it down, and bind it in the holy name of Jesus. You don't need to find a YouTube video to do this. Just do it in your own space, in your own time, when there is an attack on you. Remember, the 3 steps are: evict. This means that they have to leave. It's an eviction notice. Second is to cast out. This means you are throwing them out of the situation, of your mind. Then binding. This means that their hands are tied. They are arrested and unable to affect your life or return. This is called spiritual warfare. It's time we start doing it.